Hey guys, welcome back to Mission Love Crochet. It is day 7 of Stitchmas. That means 6 days until Christmas. I cannot believe we're less than a week away. That is wild to me. Today's video, we'll do our advent calendar, and then I thought I would come up with 5 easy crochet items that you could make in minimal amount of time. In fact, I'm actually going to time myself to see how long it takes me. So I have 5 things, one small up to a larger thing, and I'm going to give you, I'll come back with the project made, I'll give you how long it took me, and just to give you an idea of just quick, easy things you could do since we're getting this close to Christmas and nobody has time for huge projects at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one skein of yarn. I'm going to use one hook and of course my yarn guide, because it's my favoriteest thing. Obviously scissors, you'll need a needle for weaving in your ends, like just the bare minimum, and just one skein of yarn. Everything's going to be made in this skein. So first, let's do our advent calendar, and then I'll get on that and I'll be back after that. Advent calendar first. We are on 6 days till Christmas. We're going to give her a looky-loo. Oh, more peppermints. I really, really do like these. I have to put those here because I'm going to be in this spot for a few minutes while I get this done. All right. We have a note. A little something to keep my project together. A few videos ago, I was just saying I needed some new stitch markers. These are definitely my preferred ones. I like this size. The clover locking ones are definitely my favorite. I use this size and sometimes the other ones. Now these here, I've never used this kind before, but I was just saying the other day to my husband that when I'm crocheting, sometimes I don't want to have to sit there and unlock and lock, just to actually mark the stitches I'm supposed to be going into. These I would use definitely more for at the, when I decide to put my project down, put it into the, the loop that's normally on your hook to keep your project from unraveling. These though would be nice if you're working in the round and you just have to move it up a stitch, when you get to the end. So I'll give those a try later. All right, so on to the 5 projects I have planned. I will be back to show you all those projects and tell you how long it took me. Hey guys, I am back with our 5 items. So I have 4 that are pretty quick, one's a little bit longer, then I also have a bonus item. I'm going to jump right into it because the closer we get to Christmas, the more I don't want to waste your time. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this little round here. You could use this because being cotton, face scrubby, you could make it maybe one more row, which wouldn't take very long, and it could be a coaster. The size it is now is probably about right to go into your car, into the cup holder. So, if your cup drips or anything, it, keeps it clean, keeps that sticky out of your car. That could be quick and easy. Another one was this bookmark. Now, if I was actually giving this to somebody, I would probably take the time to add some kind of stiffener to it so that it wasn't so floppy. And I probably would add a tassel. Though, it's getting late in the evening, I want to have a little time with my husband before he goes to work, and I already spent a good amount of time making tassels for something else, and I was sick of making tassels. So, this bookmark has some beautiful stitching. I tried to do everything with different stitches, like puff stitches. I don't remember what these are called, but different kind of stitching. And then I've been seeing worry worms. They've been quite a popular little item. They're like a little fidget you can make, and they're great too. You could give them to somebody, because typically if you're going to give this to somebody, you're making it for somebody, you're giving it to them, you're going to print off one of those cute little poems off the internet. that go with the worry worms. You see those a lot of places. I thought this would be rather cute. I didn't have any eyeballs. I thought I did, but I don't know where they are. I haven't unpacked all my craft room stuff yet. I'm still little by little. So if I knew where some eyeballs were, I would put that on there, or found a little bit of like scrap black yarn and like just stitched on some little black eyeballs, maybe a mouth. So that's pretty easy. The last, this would be number 4. It's my last like smaller easy peasy one. I think these are rather cute. Little mug rugs. It's just a cute little rug, which kind of makes me think of like Aladdin. We all know I've been on a Disney kick. And you can, you know, put your coffee cup on there, your drink, you know, whatever. And it keeps it, you know, the condensation off your table, your desk, you know, whatever. So I think that's a cute one. And these little bit of, you know, fringe on the end here. Just kind of makes it a little extra cute. I try to keep the stitches really simple with the mug rug. I just did alternating doubles and singles, and then on the all the way across, and then when you turn and you work your way back, just make sure you're putting the opposite stitch in. So if your row starts with a single crochet, you're going to put a double crochet first, and then you'll go single double single double single double all the way across. So just alternating singles and doubles, making sure you're placing the doubles and singles and doubles. Easy enough. And like, I think that the look that creates is really pretty. It's very simple, very, you know, beginner friendly. So the big one that I did was this towel. Now this is all cotton yarn, so this would be, you know, fine in the bathroom or your kitchen, but it's got this hole in it so that you can go ahead, you can hang it over your towel, you know, your towel rack, or in your kitchen, you could over your, like, your stove handle, but you just pull it through. Try to do this one-handed on my fake bar here. And then it just hangs out the bottom like this, and it stays in place. And when you go to take it out, it's fairly, you know, easy to just slide that part out. Be good in the bathroom or the kitchen. I saw somebody talking about making these, and they made them like an extra big size, and they used it like when they were washing dishes, things that they didn't want necessarily in their dishwasher. They would like lay this out, put the item on top of it to dry, and then they could go ahead and use this to like dry any other items that need to be dried. And then it was easy peasy, you know, just pop it through, hang it up, and let it dry in your kitchen naturally. Those are the 5 I made today that I had planned, but I thought I'd throw in a bonus. This is also cotton yarn. It is a different color. I made it on a different day, but since I was committed to trying and just use, you know, a hook and stitch marker if necessary, you know, the needle for weaving in ends, scissors, just the very, you know, the basic things. Other than, I guess you could say that the worry worm would have needed a little something extra for, you know, to put some kind of face on it. But those are things we typically have laying around the house as, you know, crafters. So this is a similar idea to the towel, other than this is just holds the towel. So all I did was I crocheted cotton between these 2 rings, and it's the same kind of idea of it would lay over, it'd lay over the bar for like on your stove, and you could put your towel right through the rings, and stays pretty well in place. I mean, it take quite a bit of shaking before it would fall out. So easy enough. Oh, these I got Hobby Lobby, just in case you're interested. You got a pair of them for under $4, $3 and some change. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh wait, I have one sitting here. For $3.49, 2-piece natural wood. They're 3.81 inches. I got these at Hobby Lobby because that's where I happened to be at the time. And they were meant for macrame. They worked great for this project. So that wraps it up for today. Tomorrow we'll be back here for Oh my goodness. We'll be 5 days away from Christmas tomorrow. That's so wild to me. 5 days away from Christmas. Are you panicking yet? Leave me a comment today. I'd like to hear what are the projects that you're trying to finish up before Christmas, or tell me what projects you've made as Christmas gifts. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to get to know the people who are watching my videos a little better. So, leave me a comment, say hello, tell me what you're working on, tell me your plans, tell me something about you. I want to hear from you. So until tomorrow, and we'll see each other again for 5 days away from Christmas. Take care.